1. Man United transfer frenzy, 4 deals possible this week? Preseason update. 2. Manchester United, Cunha, Leon and the Reds start preseason training. 3. Manchester United's preseason start, new signings and absent stars. 4. Man Utd's entire starting defense from 2024 preseason gone in 2025. 1. Man United transfer frenzy, 4 deals possible this week? Preseason update. As the football world holds its breath, Manchester United stands on the brink of a transfer frenzy that could reshape their squad before preseason even kicks off. With Carrington reopening its doors this Monday, the stage is set for a week of high-stakes negotiations, bold moves, and potential game-changing signings. But here's where it gets controversial. While some deals seem all but sealed, others teeter on the edge of collapse, leaving fans and critics alike divided on the club's strategy. The clock is ticking for Bryan Mbeumo. The saga surrounding Brentford's Bryan Mbeumo is reaching its climax. After 2 rejected bids, the latest totaling £62.5 million, United is expected to return with a third offer. But will it be enough to meet Brentford's £60 million valuation? And this is the part most people miss. If the deal falls through, it could expose cracks in United's transfer strategy, leaving Ruben Amorim without his desired third recruit. Is United overpaying, or is Mbeumo the missing piece they desperately need? Marcus Rashford's dream move, Barcelona or bust? Marcus Rashford's potential move to Barcelona has taken a dramatic turn. With the Catalan giants' pursuit of Nico Williams and Luis Diaz hitting roadblocks, Rashford has emerged as a priority target. However, Barcelona's preference for an initial loan deal could complicate negotiations. Is Rashford worth the gamble for Barcelona, or is United better off keeping him? Dominic Calvert-Lewin, a free agent wildcard. In a surprising twist, United is reportedly eyeing Dominic Calvert-Lewin, available on a free transfer after his Everton contract expired. With Amorim's top striker targets slipping away, Calvert-Lewin could be a quick, cost-effective solution. But is he the right fit for United's ambitions? Could this be a masterstroke or a desperate move? Jadon Sancho's Juventus escape route. Jadon Sancho's turbulent time at United seems to be nearing its end, with Juventus emerging as a potential buyer. A £21 million deal is on the table, but Sancho would likely need to accept a pay cut. Is this a fair outcome for a player who never quite lived up to expectations, or is United selling him short? The bigger picture, a squad in transition. With Matheus Cunha and Diego Leon already through the door, United's transfer activity is in full swing. Yet, the departures of Rashford, Sancho, Antony, Garnacho, and Malaysia highlight a squad in flux. Are United building a title-challenging team, or are they simply papering over cracks? As the week unfolds, one thing is certain: Manchester United's transfer business will dominate headlines and spark debates. What's your take? Are these moves setting United up for success, or is the club making risky bets? Let us know in the comments below. 2. Manchester United, Cunha, Leon and the Reds start preseason training. The excitement is palpable as Manchester United kicks off its preseason training. On Monday morning, a group of players made their way back to Carrington, eager to dive into the preparations for the upcoming season under the guidance of their new manager, Ruben Amorim. Among the returning players are the club's latest acquisitions, Matheus Cunha and Diego Leon, who recently joined from Wolverhampton Wanderers and Cerro Porteño, respectively. Their arrival has generated a buzz, and they were warmly welcomed by their teammates in the training grounds canteen, a moment beautifully captured by our official photographers. Be sure to check out the exclusive images in the galleries below. And don't forget, our fresh 2025-26 training kit is now available for purchase at the United Store, so you can gear up just like the players. #### first day back. We were on site to document the Reds as they reported for their first day of duty, marking the beginning of preseason at Carrington. The camaraderie was evident as players reunited over breakfast, sharing laughs and stories as they prepared for the hard work ahead. Who's at Carrington? Earlier this month, it was announced that players would be returning to Carrington throughout this week. As is customary during this period, each player is following a personalized training schedule, and the group will gradually expand as we gear up for Tour 2025. Among those spotted arriving were Ahmad, Harry Amas, Toby Collier, Matheus Cunha, Tyler Fredrickson, Tom Heaton, Aiden Heaven, Kabi Mainoo, Nasser Mazraoui, Mason Mount, Andre Onana, Luke Shaw, and Joshua Zirkzee, alongside our new signings, Cunha and Leon. After changing into the new Adidas training kit, the players headed to the gym for fitness testing with the coaching staff. The images from this rigorous first day truly capture the determination and spirit of the team. Put to the test. Day 1 is all about hard work and dedication in the Carrington gym. The photos from this session speak volumes about the players' commitment to their fitness and preparation. As the preseason progresses, the team will wrap up their preparations with a friendly match against Fiorentina at Old Trafford on August 9th. Fans can catch all the action live on MUTV, although it's worth noting that the Premier League Summer Series will not be available for live viewing to subscribers in the USA due to broadcasting restrictions. What are your thoughts on the new signings? Do you think Cunha and Leon will make a significant impact this season? Share your opinions in the comments below. 3. Manchester United's pre-season start, new signings and absent stars. The Red Devils' revamp begins, but at what cost? Manchester United's pre-season training has kicked off, with 15 players reporting for duty on Monday, including the highly anticipated £62.5 million signing, Matheus Cunha, from Premier League rivals Wolves. The Brazilian forward, eager to make a lasting impression on boss Ruben Amorim, arrived at the training complex in style, chauffeur-driven and bright-eyed, before 8 a.m. New faces and familiar talent. Joining Cunha were fellow newcomers Diego Leon and a mix of United's established stars, including Ahmad, Mason Mount, Nasser Mazraoui, Aiden Heaven, Joshua Zirkzee, Toby Collier, Matheus Cunha, and Kabi Mainoo. This initial group of 15 will be followed by the rest of the squad later in the week. But here's where it gets controversial. 5 key players, Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, Antony, Tyrell Malaysia, and Jadon Sancho, have been instructed to stay away, having expressed their desire to leave the club. This decision has sparked intrigue, particularly with Rashford, who spent the latter half of last season on loan at Aston Villa and is now keen on a move abroad, with Barcelona reportedly his top choice. Will this be the end of an era for Rashford at Manchester United? Share your thoughts, ***. A brief reprieve. It's understood that these 5 players will be allowed to return to the training ground once Amorim and the squad embark on their 3-game preseason tour of the US in a couple of weeks. This temporary separation might ease tensions but also raises questions about the team's dynamics heading into the new season. Loss of the number 10 shirt, a symbolic shift? Rashford's absence is further underscored by the loss of his number 10 shirt to new signing Cunha. Is this a mere jersey number swap, or does it symbolize a deeper shift in the team's strategy and player hierarchy? What do you think this move signifies for Manchester United's future? A season to forget, a pre-season to prove. Following a dismal 15th place finish in the Premier League, the club's worst in the era, and missing out on European football for only the second time in 35 years after a heartbreaking Europa League final loss to Tottenham, Amorim is under pressure to whip his squad into shape ASAP. Compassionate leave. In a show of empathy, captain Bruno Fernandes and defender Diogo Dalot have been granted additional time off by Amorim, following their attendance at the funeral of Portugal teammate Diogo Jota, who tragically passed away in a car accident in northern Spain. This gesture highlights the human side of the sport but also poses logistical challenges for the team's preseason preparations. Present at Carrington on Monday ***. Goalkeepers *** Andre Onana, Tom Heaton. Defenders *** Nasser Mazraoui, Matheus Cunha, Aiden Heaven, Tyler Fredrickson, Luke Shaw, Diego Leon, Harry Amas. Midfielders *** Toby Collier, Mason Mount, Kabi Mainoo, Ahmad. Forwards * Matheus Cunha, Joshua Zirkzee. Stay ahead of the game. Join our WhatsApp community for daily Mirror football updates, exclusive offers, and more. https://chat.whatsapp.com/KLOUWBMSQD86JJ7ZBBVOHA https://chat.whatsapp.com/KLOUWBMSQD86JJ7ZBBVOHA Sky Sports offer, don't miss out. Sky has discounted its Essential TV and Sky Sports bundle, saving you £192, with over 1,400 live matches across the Premier League, EFL, and more. https://www.awin1.com/cred.php Awin mid equals 11005 and Awin afid equals 213635 and platform equals DL and UD equals https://3a%2f%2 fwww.sky.com%. TUF deals, https://www.awin1.com/cred.php Awin mid equals *11005 ampersand Awin af fid equals *213635 ampersand. Platform equals $DL ampersand UED equals https://3a%2f%2 fwww.sky.com%2f deals. Questions for the community *. Do you think Manchester United is making the right call by letting the 5 players stay away initially? How do you see the team's dynamics changing with new signings and potential exits? Share your predictions for Manchester United's performance in the upcoming season. 4. Man Utd's entire starting defense from 2024 preseason gone in 2025. Change is sweeping through Manchester United, and it's happening faster than most fans realize. Imagine this, not a single defender from United's starting lineup in their first preseason match of 2024 remains with the club as the 2025 season kicks off. That's right, the entire backline has been completely overhauled in just 1 year. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this rapid turnover a sign of bold progress, or does it point to deeper instability within the squad? As Manchester United gears up for another action-packed summer, the players have already begun their preseason routines, returning to Carrington with less than 6 weeks left before their highly anticipated Premier League opener against Arsenal. While most of the squad reported for duty on Monday, those who represented their countries in international matches have been granted a few extra days to recharge. This year, training sessions are taking place at a freshly upgraded Carrington facility, thanks to Sir Jim Ratcliffe's ambitious £50 million investment. Under the guidance of new manager Ruben Amorim, the team will spend about 10 days preparing before their first friendly against Leeds United, a match that will set the tone for the summer before the squad heads off to the United States for further preseason action. And this is the part most people miss. Despite Amorim's hopes to have new signings in place before training began, only one major addition has been made so far, Matheus Cunha, who arrived for a hefty £62.5 million. Fans are eagerly awaiting his debut against Leeds, and there's still a slim chance that Bryan Mbeumo could join him if Ineos can finalize a deal in time. So, while the squad might not look entirely new, it's already dramatically different from the team that started last year's preseason. Let's rewind to last summer, when United suffered a disappointing 1-0 defeat to Rosenborg in Norway. Erik ten Hag fielded a youthful lineup that, in hindsight, was a sign of things to come. Fast forward to today, and not a single member of that starting defense is still at Old Trafford, a fact that underscores just how much has changed in a short span. So, what happened to those defenders? Wan-Bissaka, who started at right back, was sold to West Ham for £15 million later that summer. Veteran Johnny Evans hung up his boots at the end of the season, closing out a decorated career and now working with United's academy loan system. Young prospects Will Fish and Sam Murray have also moved on. Fish found a new home at Cardiff City, where he quickly became a regular starter, while Murray signed with Carlisle United after his contract expired. Even further up the pitch, the turnover continues. Hannibal Mejbri, another young talent, left for Burnley last summer, ending his 5-year journey with the Red Devils. Here's a question that's sure to spark debate. Is this level of squad turnover a necessary step for United to reclaim their former glory, or does it risk undermining the team's stability and identity? Some fans will argue that fresh faces are essential for progress, while others worry about losing the club's core values and continuity. What do you think? Is this the right direction for Manchester United, or are they moving too fast? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's get the conversation started.